What's up, Foot Rejects? We gotta talk about Kansas Comic-Con 2025. Grab you a slice and let's get into it.
This is April O'Neil of Channel 6 News.
So guys, this year, Kansas Comic-Con went absolutely nuts with their lineup. We had absolute legends there like John DeLance, Jim Cummings, Austin St. John, the original Red Ranger. But y'all know what I was there for. I was there for the original 1987 Ninja Turtles and 1987 April O'Neil. All the voice actors were there at Kansas Comic-Con. Of course, we had to make a video. We did a whole bunch of planning for this con, you know, what kind of content we wanted to get. Of course, I was planning to get a whole bunch of stuff signed. Stay tuned to see what I got signed. What we knew we wanted to do for sure was all go dressed up as the four brothers, as the crew, and this was just so awesome. If I didn't mention, this was basically my birthday week, 2 weeks, maybe a week before my birthday, so everything was just like perfect timing. Everybody there in Kansas had a great reaction to us. Of course, walking around the con, people wanted to take pictures and stuff with us, but we actually stayed in costume the entire day, and people were just running up and, oh, Ninja Turtles, yeah, can we get a picture? People were super hyped on the costumes, but the other people that were hyped on the freaking costumes were, of course, the Ninja Turtles and April O'Neil themselves. I guess that's where we kind of jump things off. So first thing I had to do was go hop in line for Renae Jacobs, original April O'Neil.
You're a bunch of ninjas and you're in a pizzeria. And for that matter, whoever heard of talking turtles?
And it was awesome. It was so freaking cool to meet her. She was super hyped on the suits. So hyped, in fact. She was actually so freaking hyped on the costumes that we got to yell Turtle Power with her. Turtle Power! Is that not just the coolest thing ever? One more time. And you can just see right there on the look on my face, like that just blew my freaking mind. That was my first interaction of the day with any of the actors, so it really set it off on a high point. She was really hyped on the costume, and of course she was hyped on what I got signed, which, let's go ahead and take a look at that. So I actually got a couple of things signed by Renae Jacobs, but I'm only going to show you one right now. You have to wait until the very end to see the final thing.
Man, Leonardo, you are such a downer.
But right here, we have original 1988 Playmates. First run of these toys. 10-back card. April O'Neil. This is actually the first Playmates from the OG line in my collection, and to get it signed by one of the OG actors, get a great experience with her as well. It was just all amazing. Shout out to Renae again. So right after Renae Jacobs, I hopped back in line again to go see Barry Gordon, original Donatello.
Oh, there is something weird about this. Dude's nuts. They're robots.
He was awesome. He got a cool kick out of Zoen's name. It seems like every single actor we meet gets a kick out of Zoen's name. He told him his name. He said, wow, that's extraterrestrial, dude. And it was just the most Turtles thing he could have said about literally his name. I got him also to sign a couple of things. Let me go ahead and pull that out right now. So, what I got signed by Barry Gordon, original Donatello, is actually one of my favorite figures I have before I got it signed, and it was the NECA Donatello the Dark Turtle.
If I don't smash some foot soldiers soon, I'm gonna go nuts. If we don't get to break something...
You guys remember when NECA did this? There it is, the signature Give 'em Shell. Barry Gordon, Donatello. Love this signature. And he did it in the, you know, the silver, the bat silver. Gotta love it. Shout out Jay Blaze. This is definitely one of his favorite figures I have. It was awesome to get this one signed. Shout out to Barry as well. Then after that, it was time to meet Clarke, the original Leonardo.
Don't panic, Michelangelo. I'll set you free.
Shout out to Cam again. He was also super hyped on the suits that we were all wearing. I actually did get a freaking picture with him, but I didn't. It was on his phone, so we don't have the picture, unfortunately. But he was hyped on the suits and really, you know, wanted a picture for his personal phone. So that's awesome just to know that he was hyped on us. Just as much as we were hyped on him. Huge shout out to Cam. It was awesome getting to talk with him. I actually can't show you what I got signed by Clarke because it's a part of the finale, but we could talk about who I met next up, which is Townsend Coleman, Michelangelo.
Robots? Let's rock!
One of the ones I was most hyped on, if you guys don't know, Michelangelo was my favorite turtle growing up, still is my favorite turtle to this day. And one of the main reasons is 87 Michelangelo, the 90s movie Michelangelo, and 03 Mikey. You know, one of the trifectas that really made me love Michelangelo. He was also super hype on the suit, and he could definitely tell that I was a super fan of Mikey. I mean, I had the Mikey suit on and everything, and we actually yelled Cowabunga. No video of it though. I know, guys, I know. It's literally, you have to pay for every little thing, and some of these things were off the cuff, so we didn't pay for a photo, we didn't pay for a video. That April video was literally because her manager or whoever was taking her money or whatever decided to press record for us. That is, like, you know, unheard of, just luck of the draw. So got to yell Cowabunga with Townsend Coleman and give him a high 3, which was so freaking sick. Big shout out to Townsend, because that was obviously a childhood dream come true for sure. And the final turtle I met was Rob Paulsen, original Raphael.
Does the phrase "go suck a lemon" hold any meaning for you?
He was the one I was most excited to meet, just because, I mean, he's been in the turtle community multiple times, obviously as Raphael, and then 2012 playing Donatello.
Why do you sound so weird? Me sound weird? Heard yourself lately?
You know, it's kind of a toss-up for which one I like him more as, but I tend to lean more Raphael. Again, I got to have a really great conversation with Rob, just talking about how amazing the turtle community really is, how strong he has seen the turtle community be for him when they come out to these Comic-Cons and such. So it was really cool, and we actually all did get a picture with him. Rob the GOAT. This picture is one of my favorite pictures that I have right now. I mean, it's literally me and all my brothers right here with one of the people that helped bring my childhood to life. So then it was literally just time to just walk around the con, check things out, see if things were looking cool. I was honestly looking for a giant sized NECA 87 Raphael so I could get another thing signed by Rob Paulsen. But I couldn't find one, so I only got the one finale item signed by them. Right here was us checking out Austin St. John's little Q&A session. This was really cool that they had this. Then it was time for the 87 TMNT casts Q&A session, and guys, I'm honestly speechless on what happened here. So I can't really freaking tell y'all what happened here. I just have to sit back and watch with y'all.
So we about to head over to the Q&As. Yeah, Q&A time. Bro, we literally met all the freaking turtles, bro. This is
yes,
insane.
sir.
Chandler, I don't know how his head's not popping off his shoulders right now.
It 100%. I don't even know what to say.
Rob
was such a great
you
guy.
are a freaking legend, dude. Oh my gosh. He's such a personal guy, too.
Yeah.
Hugs?
Yeah.
Hugs?
Yeah,
Literally, he did give us hugs too. I forgot.
Guys, we are at the Q&A with the turtles. We're about to get so freaking hyped.
This is April O'Neil. of
Yes,
Channel
y'all.
6 News.
Hey, Cam, big Cam, big Cam. I'll call. Go to Langelo.
Donatello, whose simple wooden bull can disarm any adversary. Raphael,
Yes, sir.
whose sword on earth can withstand his side.
There you have it. So yes, guys, during the freaking Q&A, or actually right at the start of the Q&A, host goes, "Who's ready to see some Ninja Turtles?" And we all get super hyped, jumping around. Yeah, we're ready for some Ninja Turtles. He calls us all up on stage to get hype them up as they come up on stage. They all give us handshakes as they come up. They're all super, oh, we just seen you guys in line, all this. It was seriously a once-in-a-lifetime moment. We got super lucky. Shout out to the entire crew for being, so much fun and being so personable and just really, getting a kick out of what we were doing. And shout out to the freaking MC that wanted to bring us up there to get hype with the turtles. Because, I mean, who actually gets to do that? Just off the cuff, off the fly. It was a really cool moment. But after the con, you know, we were freaking feeling absolutely starving.
I hunger for cowabunga!
So we had to go get ourselves a ninja slice. So this was us, you know, heading to the pizzeria. I gotta turn up the volume for this right here.
Pizza time!
Yes, sir. Hit a little pizza time as we go to the pizza spot. This was us walking down the streets of Kansas. As we literally walk by this bar, some people were like, "Oh, yeah, Ninja Turtles, yeah." We were getting hyped with them, you know, everything like that. We hit this pizza spot, and shout out to random guy at the Comic-Con. We were talking about what pizza spot we wanted to go, where should we go, and he actually told us about this place. I forgot what it's called. But he told us about this place, said that it had absolute humongous slices of pizza. So we were like, oh yeah, that's perfect for the video. You know, Turtles go get a big ass slice of pizza. And this was our pizza, dude. Holy sh! I think I have a picture.
I brought back some takeout, so like, let's get down and pig out.
It's Shredder!
Yeah, here were a couple of pictures we got of the pizza. I mean, you can see, like, that thing is massive, dude. That thing is a huge slice. Just happened to be there. Just happened to freaking be there. So we did, you know, this little skit where we all pretend to play the arcade. Super fun, and it was just all perfectly laid out for the video.
Cowabunga!
But as far as turtle activities, that was it for day one. Then we went back to the hotel, chilled, you know, did our thing, and then we actually ended up getting on Rob Paulsen's story. Here's our reaction to that.
Holy shit! Well, hold on, go away. We're on Rob Paulsen's story! Wait. He deleted it! No, I'm kidding. Holy shit! We got posted!
He reposted us. He also reposted us again when we actually uploaded our Kansas Con vlog. So big shout out to Rob again, because he definitely didn't have to do that. And also shout out to Renae Jacobs, because she also reposted us. We were freaking out. And, you know, especially I was freaking out just to have my heroes freaking repost these things that we were creating, essentially. So it was really awesome. Then day two, we wake up, go to the con. It was pretty in and out, honestly, because I was just there for day two to get my photo op with all of the turtles. Cowa freaking bunga, man. That's all I have to say, dude. I mean, to meet my heroes, for them all to be so great right before my birthday. It was just all lined up. The way the video ended up coming out, how much, I mean, it was definitely one of the most fun weekends of my entire life. It was all a dream come true. But now that you know the story, I can go ahead and show you guys the absolute bangers that I got signed.
I can hardly wait for this tubular pizza, dude.
So first up is actually a set that I've wanted for a long time. I think this is a set that's, you know, in any TMNT collector or TMNT heads wants. And what it is the Turtles in Disguise 4-pack. But boom, here's that. Oh my gosh, so freaking cool. You've got Turtle Power, Cowabunga, dude, Leonardo leads, and Give 'em Shell, all 4 turtles. This is shout out to you 4 once again. This is awesome. This next piece I got signed is absolutely amazing. So before the cons come in, I'm thinking, what is something I can get that I could get signed? Oh yeah, I just gave y'all a little peek. What is something that I could get signed by anybody who has ever been involved with the Turtles? So I can just have a, you know, big thing that is signed by all these different actors, writers, animator, whatever, artists, whatever. So I decided what better to do than a skateboard. So I picked up this custom skateboard. This is the board. Here's a close-up of all the signatures on it. But as of right now, it's got the first 5 signatures on it. We got Give 'em Shell, Turtle Power, Cowabunga. And then Clarke chose to write Turtles Fight with Honor on this one, which I actually really appreciated. And I told him I really appreciated that he wrote that, because that has always been one of my favorite turtle quotes. That's just how I've always felt about going through life, fighting with honor, being yourself, being true to you. You know, so it's just always been something that I think is an important lesson in turtles, which there's so many. But yeah, this was an absolute banger to get signed as well. And that was the weekend at Kansas Comic-Con 2025. It was absolutely incredible. Had an amazing time. And of course, shout out to all the ASG dudes as well, because I mean, honestly, they helped make that happen. If you want to see more of the turtle craziness we got in, go check out the Another Strong Geek channel and this vlog right here, Kick and Shell at Kansas Comic-Con 2025. One of my favorite videos I've ever edited. But thank you guys for watching. More of a story time kind of video, but I had to make something to kind of get my thoughts on the weekend and how mind-blowing it was, because it really was a dream come true. And remember, like, comment, subscribe if you want more turtle content. This is the place to be. I love turtles, and that's all I'm going to be talking about. So get ready for more videos, and I'll see you guys next time.